And this week's heat is bringing elevated fire danger. It comes at a time when many Bay Area homeowners are paying skyrocketing premiums to protect their properties or getting dropped by their insurers altogether. Last week, a subsidiary of Liberty Mutual became the latest company to announce it won't be renewing fire insurance coverage for about 17,000 policyholders in California. Allstate, State Farm, and Farmers Insurance also stopped writing these new policies in the state, citing wildfire risk as a factor. In some cases, insurance companies threaten to drop homeowners unless they make certain upgrades. As Kenny Choi shows us, some North Bay homeowners are taking advantage of a risk assessment by fire officials to make sure their homes are compliant.
Roger Whiting has been more vigilant lately about minimizing fire risks around his home.
Some of the neighbors think nothing of being fire-wise and, being ready in case there is a fire. That's what bothers me.
With more homeowners facing insurance non-renewals, often because of high wildfire risks, Whiting is taking measures that make sense to fire and insurance inspectors.
When I saw the insurance company was hesitant about renewing our policy, I Googled and I knew there was Firewise, because every year we try to be somewhat compliant with Firewise.
Exposed space, especially on this next deck.
Austin Johnson is a wildfire mitigation specialist with the Southern Marin Fire District.
We have gotten calls because of insurance potentially being dropped. Fire department, non-emergency.
Teams of inspectors have been going door to door in higher wildfire risk areas across Marin County.
By putting this screen here below that exposed space, really closes off that emercast potential.
Funded by Measure C, approved by voters in 2020, fire inspectors from the Marin Wildfire Prevention Authority and local fire departments can assess,
This is definitely problematic.
advise, and issue a comprehensive wildfire risk report for each home.
So we're not here to give tickets, we're just here for educational purposes, and we are getting a good reception from homeowners.
With the help of a neighbor, Whiting installed a half-dozen ember vents around his home. The full list of things to do is long, but he's already ahead of the game.
If I could buy and set up a big fire hose somewhere around here, I'd sure as hell do that too. But we're lucky we have one right at the end of our little driveway.
He hopes his push to harden his home with small but important steps will make a bigger difference if or when that danger comes.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thanks for all your hard work.
Fire officials emphasize the idea of strength in numbers. In more homeowners in one neighborhood are proactive in mitigating risk, the more resilient that the area becomes. They say that could also help with long-term insurance rates and also renewals.